Hi, this is Ken. I'm presuming that because you're watching this video, you've reached this particular page here and you've clicked on the video link. Now, what I want to show you is how you can connect the information that you've just entered for your fan page, how that can be connected to Facebook itself. At the moment, that information is being stored on our server, so we've got to jump through a few hoops that Facebook make us do in order to have that information appear as a fan page within Facebook. Now, before we do anything, you need to make sure that you are actually logged into Facebook through your own personal profile page. Now, if you already do have your own Facebook page, if you could log in, but if you have never created your own page, you'll need to do that before you can create a business page or a fan page. There are two distinct classes of pages within Facebook. There's the personal profile page, which just should be used for your own personal interaction with your friends and so forth. And then there's the business page or the fan page, which you of course use for your business. But you can't create a fan page until you've got a personal profile page created. So if you don't have already that created, what I'll do is I'll just go into a different browser page where I'm not logged into Facebook. So I'll just go over here. And if you don't already have a Facebook page, personal profile page, go to www.facebook.com and you'll then need to sign up, enter all the information that's requested here, click on sign up and go through a couple of steps and then you're good to go. If you already do have a Facebook page, just make sure you do log in. So I'll go back to where I was in the other browser page. So what we've got to do now is this particular link here that will be used to connect the content of your Facebook page with Facebook itself. But I'll come back to that in a moment. I'll just go into this particular page here where I'm actually logged into Facebook with my own personal profile page. And this is where we need to start. So once you're logged into Facebook, come in here, click on the Welcome tab. These things down the side here are all called tabs, by the way. So click on Welcome. And then just scroll down to the bottom and click on the Create a Page link. Click on that and it comes up with this Create a Page screen here where you've got the different options about creating your fan page for your business. Now, you've got 6 options here, and the one that would most likely be used, I suspect, by yourself is this one here, which is the page that gets created for a local business or a place. The other options may be suitable for you if you're running a larger type of organisation like a company or an institution. That may be the option. If you're running a business, say online, that's not that doesn't have a physical premises, but just perhaps selling products online, this would most likely be the option that you would select. If you're an artist or a band or a public figure, this may well be the correct option for you. If you're into the entertainment business, this may be the option to select, or possibly, but most unlikely, is this one here. And this is only an option that you would select if you're running, let's say, a voluntary sort of group or something like that, which is not related in any way to a business. This would be the option that you would select. But I'm suspecting that this one will be the one that you'll use, so I'll click on that, and then it's got these few options that you've got to enter in here. First of all, you've got to select a category for your business, and there's all these options showing here. For this particular example, I'll scroll down and I'll select restaurant cafe. Then you need to type in your business name, so I'll type in a business name here called the Pizza Joint, and then you'll need to type in an address of your business. This is a fictitious business name and a fictitious address, just for the purposes of this demonstration. So I'll type in the city, zip code or postcode, and you will need to enter in a phone number as well, a phone number for your business. You'll need to click on here to agree to the Facebook page terms, and I recommend that you spend a little while just reading this, clicking on this link, just to become familiar with the Facebook terms. Some of them are fairly strict. For example, one fairly strict requirement is that you're not allowed to, or Facebook don't allow you to use your personal profile page to publicise and operate your business. So that's just one option. But yeah, it's worth reading those terms just to become familiar with what's possible and what's not allowed. So click on Get Started, and this will take us through to the next screen. And we've got 3 steps here, step 1, step 2, step 3, where we set up various parameters relating to your business fan page. The first one is where you can upload an image which gets displayed on your page, and that would normally be your business or your company logo. I won't go through that process yet. It's just a matter of clicking on the link, selecting the logo file off your computer hard drive, and then clicking to save that. So I'll just continue on at this stage, and this is something you can come back to later. I'll show you where you can come back to this once we go through the process, but just to speed things up, I won't upload an image at this point. I'll click on Continue, and step 2, this is where we can invite friends and import contacts and so forth to get our page up and running so that people can find out about it. Again, this is something you can come back to. For the purposes of this demo, I won't do this, but I'll show you where you can come back and do that later. It's probably better to come back and do that later anyway, once you've got your page all set up before you start inviting people to see it. I'll click on Continue, and this third step, this just allows you to enter in your website address if you wish. And also you can enter some, like that's if you do have a website for your business, you can actually enter it in here. If you don't worry about it. And also optionally you can add a bit more information about your business here. It's very brief. You've only got a maximum of 255 characters here. Okay, I won't worry about this at this stage. I'll continue on, and believe it or not, this is the page. Our business page has now been created, but we still need to do a few more things to get it up and running. What you're seeing here is the Get Started option for your page, and as you've logged in, or as you've created this business page through your personal profile, you're considered to be currently logged into Facebook. Normally people who come to see your business page won't see this Get Started information here at all. By the way, these things down the side here are known as tabs, and the overall thing is called the page itself. So at the moment we're on the Get Started tab, which only administrators would see. You've got the wall here, which is another option, and info and photos and so forth. Now what we've got to do is the fan page information that you've previously entered, we've got to create another tab entry here for that particular fan page to be able to be shown on your Facebook page. To go back to this page where we started from, and this particular link, we need to highlight that or select the link and then copy it. So if you're running Windows, it's Control-C. If you're running an Apple Mac, it's Command-C, or you can just right-click and copy. So I'll just copy that. Now click on the Add to Facebook button, and this screen comes up here. Now, because I've created quite a few Facebook pages in the past, I'm going to have quite a few pages listed when I click on this select button here. But if this is just the very first page that you've created, and I suspect it probably will be, there'll only be the page that you've just created in here. There'll only be a single page. So if I click on here, I've got all these pages here that I've created previously, but the one that I want to select is the one that I've just created, the pizza joint. So I'll click on that. And then this link appears, Add Fan Page Simple Setup. So I'll click on that. Now we come back to our Facebook page, and you'll notice that there is now a new entry here called Fan Page. As I said, these things are called tabs, so there's a Fan Page tab created there. Now we probably don't want this thing to be called Fan Page. We probably want something a bit more descriptive rather than Fan Page. So before we go any further, we'll just go into Edit Page. Then come over here and find the Apps link and click on that. And down here find the entry for Fan Page Simple Setup and click on Edit Settings. And this little pop-up window gives us the opportunity to change that the name from Fan Page to something else a bit more appropriate. And what I'd suggest, although you can put anything in here you like, I'd suggest putting About Us as the name of that tab. Then click on Save, and then finally click on OK. Then come back up here to View Page, and you'll notice now that this thing has been changed. This tab is now called About Us. So the next thing to do is actually just click on About Us, and you'll find you've got this entry here where you've got the ability to enter in 2 URLs. Now we've got to enter in or paste in the URL that we got from this area here. You recall we copied that. So we've got to paste that. We've got to paste that back into this area here, into both of these URL entries. So if I click in the first field there, I'll just backspace and paste that URL in there, and then come down here and click in this field and just backspace over that to get rid of that and paste that in there. So you've got the same entry in both of those fields. And just come here and click on Save Fan Page URL. And you'll see now that the fan page that we created for About Us is now coming up. We've got our company name, or business name, our address, phone number. A location map comes up as long as we've entered in a valid address here. And then the information that we entered previously comes in here. It has been chopped off a bit here, and the reason for that is that we've got this thing here, which is a link to enable us to go and do maintenance to our fan page. And the reason that comes up is because we're logged in as an administrator. Just as a normal user who's not logged into your Facebook account wouldn't see that link. So to give you an idea of what it looks like normally, I'll just come up here and I'll just select this URL here, which is the URL to the page itself, and I'll copy that, and I'll come into this other browser where I'm not logged into Facebook, and I'll paste that URL in here and press enter. So here's what it looks like to the normal user when you're not logged into Facebook. As you can see, that you've got your business name, address, map, and then the basic information that we've entered about your business.